Alex Gomez and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're gonna be sculpting Obi Wan Kenobi. Just stay until the end of the video. This is a full process. We're gonna sculpt the bust. It's gonna be stylized and it's gonna be just a sculpting process and the whole video, so step by step. Okay, so let's get to it, guys. Okay, so first I'm going to start with, let's get this Zremesh sphere. Just press the comma key and double click to this. I just had that character open there. And let's start sculpting here. Let's see how the size this, that's fine. Make sure you have symmetry on. Let's turn off perspective. I like to turn off perspective just when I'm blocking out. Then when I start doing details and stuff, I like to turn it on again. Okay, so let's go. Let's start blocking out kind of like the head. I know like there's some other videos that you can go with the head a little bit like let's cut this part, let's cut this one. I just go like that with the flow, kind of like getting the same shape as my skull character right there. No, not skull character, my skull icon right there. And just kind of like to give that shape of the head, so I don't have like a let's cut this, let's make this, no, just like that. I like to kind of like save some more time because I'm a busy guy. Sometimes I get super busy, but anyways, so as you can see, like right now, like I'm just kind of like focusing on this just to make the shape of my character, and this is gonna be all stylized. Okay, perfect. Let's see. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's great. Okay, now let's add the neck. So for the neck, normally you can like add a cylinder, but for this case, I'm just gonna press Control. Let's get our draw size low. Let's press Control, invert, and let's pull this out. Let's do something like that. Boom. There you go. Perfect. Okay, let's Control and click and drag outside and Dynamesh that. Boop, boop, boop. Something like this. A little bit of a curve. Let's make this a little bit smooth. And you see this part here? That's not like that. Press BCB for the clay build-up and let's build this up. Because this neck has to go like that. It goes like that. It never goes like on a sharp edge like that. Kind of like go smooth like this. Perfect. So that's good. So let's go to sub tool, paint, and I'm gonna paint a sphere, a polysphere. So let's press W. Let's make sure you select the sphere. Let's move it down. Let's press X to turn symmetry. Every time that you paint kind of like a primitive like that, it doesn't go. No, it doesn't go, but it doesn't come with symmetry. So let's kind of like build a little bit like that part of the neck right there or something. So let's see. This one is gonna be kind of like a fast character-ish. Kind of. I would say kind of, but not sure. Let's see. Something like that. And I just need kind of like the shoulders and that part. Because the rest I'm just gonna cover with a rope, like the Jedi rope. Let's go like this. Okay, and let's merge this down. So let's take this one. And let's go merge down. Control drag outside to Dynamesh, and I had my polygroups on here, so just make sure the polygroups are off. And now I can smooth that out better. Okay, so that's kind of like the blockout right there, kind of thing. I'm just gonna add another sphere here, and this is gonna be kind of like the rope. No, the rope, kind of like the shirt right here. Let's press X. Let's move this. Remove brush. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. Nothing special. Something like this. Like there. Something like that. Boom. And let's keep kind of like tweaking this part here. Boom. So add something like that. And I'm going to Dynamesh this thing. So let's press Dynamesh, and there you go, Dynamesh. Let's press Ctrl Shift and go to the knife curve, and I'm gonna knife this out right there. And then I'm gonna knife this out right here. Okay, Dynamesh that. Make it beautiful and nice. Let's just knife this down here, probably a little bit up, because I don't need that much of this here, right there. So let's see. Just want to see this part. Yeah, just something like that. Cool. So now I can get here and adjust this part a little bit, because that's look nice and it's kind of like looking ugly like that. Okay, I can go here and start adding kind of like a little bit of not muscles but volume to it, you know, kind of like this part of the trapezius right here, the traps. So you want to get bigger traps, you just say I don't know. Make sure that you do it with weights. BDS, do like this division right here. I'm not gonna worry much about the back because I'm not gonna see it at all. So BCB, and let's do this muscle right here, like that, something like that. Let's make something like this here, add a little bit of volume right there. Nice. Let's take this down, and let's do this right there, and something like that. Just kind of like adding a little bit of volume right there, you know, so the neck is not all straight there. But I feel that I need to add a little bit here as well. This part. Okay, let's move this down here, like that, something like that. I'm just adding the volume. I'm not just not getting into details or anything like that. Just adding that volume right there. Okay, that's good. So that part is good. Let's adjust this here. That's gonna be no. Just change the sub tool, and I just adjust that rope there, and I can just PCB, and I can just start adding something like not like that, not like that, probably like this. Okay, done. And should probably like add something more like here as well. I can just Dynamesh. Okay, just gonna like add that volume right there, kind of thing. I'm gonna break symmetry after, but it just kind of like just to kind of like have a little bit of those folds per se. But I'm gonna adjust them. I'm gonna adjust them out like after, but I'm not gonna get into too many details here right now. Okay, so I have this part. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna work on the head. So I have the head. What I'm missing here, I'm missing the ears. So let's add the ears. So I'm just gonna append a sphere as well. I'm gonna take this sphere, I'm gonna move it to the side, I'm gonna make it really fast, kind of like that shape. Sometimes I just cut it, but you know, I'm in a rush today. Not in a rush, I just want to do something like this. It's gonna be an stylized character. And let's inflate a little bit. So if you want to get these brushes, you can get them in my Gumroad store. Let's Dynamesh. A link in the description. You can get them for free. So make sure that you get them if you want to use them. And if you feel generous and you feel that I'm providing good value to you guys, just you know, feel free just to drop a tip or something like that. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't say things like that, but you know, I kind of like, I don't expect anything from you guys. I just want to teach you, but it really helps me, you know, to keep bringing more content to you guys. Okay, so I have these ears there. So this is the thing. This is gonna be kind of like a likeness, but I'm not sure how well I can do it, to be honest. So let's see. Okay, I have the ear. Let's go C plugin, sub to master. Man, it's doing that mirror and mirror X. There you go. So I have the ears right there. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to the head. I'm just gonna move the ears up right there. Let's go to the head and BDS. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna like, okay, this is the eye line, no eye line, but probably where the how you call that? Let's get this down there, lazy radius, where the orbital, top of the orbital bone. So the eyes are gonna be right here, the nose and the mouth. Okay, so there you go, perfect. So this is gonna be like an stylized Ewan McGregor kind of thing, but let's go clay build up. Let's start kind of not carving the orbital bones right there. Let's move that out. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's move this here. Let's move this in. Like that. Let's see. Bam, PCB. Let's cut up more. Something like that. I think that's good. Okay. Let's move this a little bit up. Man, I've been so busy at work that I haven't been able to kind of like get into sculpting again. Like, you really miss it so much. This is the mouth. Like all happy and nice. Maybe just sad and pouty. Anyways, okay, let's fix that. I'm just gonna build a little bit of volume right there on the mouth. I'm not gonna see much of the mouth. It's gonna be like a nice beard there. And okay, so let's build the nose here, something like that. Pam. And you see how this is stretching now. So let's apply a Dynamesh right there. Perfect. Done. And that nose is so ugly. Boom. Just kind of like trying to get like a nice proportions or something like that, you know. And then I'm supposed to have a little bit of volume here, right here in the sides as well, and Dynamesh a little bit. I'm not getting into any details. I'm just now just kind of like building volume, building stuff and so on. Okay, let's go with the damn standard BDS. And I'm just kind of like gonna make the mouth right there. Okay, and let's work on that jaw a little bit. Make that jaw a little bit strong right there. Make this back. Make this like this. Okay. And something that we can do here is BCB and just cut a little bit of this part here. Let's Dynamesh a little bit up. There you go. So now you see, like it's getting there. It's not like it's not that I'm working on details. I'm just working in proportions. Okay. Okay. So a little bit kind of like this here. Okay. So I think I'm in a good spot to add the eyes. So let's see. Let's append the eyes here. Let's rotate this 90 degrees. You want to snap it like that, 90 degrees. Make sure that when you rotate it, press shift. Let's make it the same. Yeah, sorry guys for the lack of content, but man, I got COVID and then I got sick. I've been busy at work. I got like a not sick, but you know, like I had really bad cold after COVID, but the rest is fine. But you know, I've been super busy that I wish I had a little bit more time to create more content, but I'm back here to show you guys more stuff and to sculpt more characters. Let's mirror this up. Okay, and the size right there, on there. That's good. I think so. Okay, let's go back to the face and I'm going to start filling up stuff here. Let's see. Let's turn the eyes off. So I'm filling up this up here, like that. Something like that. Let's totally with McGregor. Let's see how it works. I'm not promising anything good. Let's see, I'll just go with the flow and see what can I achieve in a limited time. Because let's see that this is gonna be probably around an hour or so. So let's see, let's dynamesh this. Okay, so we have some volume there, which is nice. PCB, and let's keep building these eyelids right there. Perfect. Let's make a move brush, and let's move this like that, and something like this. Okay, let's make this like that, a little bit like this. Okay, let's move that down. Okay, let's move this out. See, the mouth has to be like curve right there. Okay, let's BDS. I like to do this separation right there. And nice, look at that character. It looks actually like me, but with no beard. Let's have those ears. Let's scale them down a little bit. Make sure that you press X to activate the symmetry in the ears. And let's move them here, forward and out. Okay, right there. Let's start working with perspective now. Good. Okay, that's looking alright. Alright. Not bad. Let's go here. With this. Yeah, it's looking quite funny. Quite funny, that mouth. Because this probably goes. But this is, this is not too much resolution to work with, but it still works. Okay, let's see what can we do here. Okay, let's add some hair to it, because the hair, it just changed the aspect of the character so much, but it's just gonna block it out. So I'm gonna make it like a really cool kind of like hipster style. Let's move this front like that, and let's take perspective off, and I'm gonna mask, control, lasso, and let's mask something like that, just for the base of the hair. Okay, I'm going to go to extract thickness. Let's see how much thickness. Perfect. Accept, and there you go. We have our nice hair right there. It's super ugly, but we're gonna fix it. Something like that. Oof, too much probably. Sometimes I just go here like a 0.25 and ZRemesher. 0.25 the target polygon count. And let's see what we get. That's much better, so I can work better with this. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. Let's template it. Okay. It's kind of like this is just to have a base for the hair, that's all. It's not like I'm going to start stretching stuff, just the base. That's what I like to do here. Okay. so I like the long hair that he has in this series. I really enjoy the Obi Wan Kenobi series. So let's go with a paint sphere 3D. Let's select your sphere, and this is gonna be like a blockout for hair. So let's do something like that. Let's move this ESB. I'm just gonna start moving it like that, and yeah, let's dynamesh this. Dynamesh. There you go. That goes kind of like back like that. Okay, I might just ZRemesher this thing to 0.1. Let's see what we got here. So sometimes it's easier just to modify when you ZRemesher it that way. I'm just kind of like at work sometimes with ZRemesher and dynamesh, and it just all depends on what is easier. like probably like it's taking a little bit longer because my Dynamesh is just getting, like I shouldn't have Dynamesh there. This one I should have just ZRemesher right away instead of Dynamesh, because it has to do more calculations. Okay, so I have this part here, move this up like that, and smooth that and go like that. Okay, something like this and something like that. Cool. Okay, let's keep moving this one here. Like goes the hair like that. Then there's another hair piece. So append, and this time I'm not gonna bother Dynameshing. I'm just gonna ZRemesh. Oof, the wrong one. Okay, it's this one. ZRemesh here. No, fine, no. 0.1. Let's do 0.1 ZRemesh. Okay, that's gonna give us like a really weird stuff until we modify it better. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. ZRemesh. Supposed to give us like a better geometry, which is what I want. Which is probably something like this. Much better. Move that here. Let's move that right there. Let's take this gizmo bent curve. Let's add the resolution right there. That's too much. Bring it down, and just kind of create that part of the hair. Doesn't have to be like a exact thing, but pretty close, you know, like just to block out that part. I think like this guy has long hair, so like that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's take this and accept. Perfect. So I have that. I can even take the back, this part, and inflate this. Let's inflate this. That will be fine. Let's move it out. Kind of like a long hair kind of thing. Yeah, something like this. And let's stop. Something like that. Let's ZRemesh this. Yeah. 0.2. 0.2. That's it. Okay. Okay, awesome. Now I need to do another one there, so I'm gonna paint another sphere. And let's move it. Let's select the first. Let's move it here. This, like that. Let's see, we mesh this 0.1. And let's grab like a big brush kind of thing like that. Okay, something like this. Something like that, I think that looks good. Not like gray, this is just a blockout for the hair. Okay, we're gonna modify it after. Okay. Let's take the original one here. And just bring something like that. Okay, cool. That's not bad. It's not bad actually, it's not bad at all. Let's move this one down. So I have like all the hairs together. Let's move this one right there. This one kind of goes like this. Let's move this out a little bit. Bring that up. Let's move this here. And okay. And what happened with my mouse? Was it saving? Just got stuck. Uh-oh. My mouse just stopped working. Okay, so I have to restart this because somehow something happened with my tablet wasn't responding, or the workspace in Zbrush. So good thing that I was able to save. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for now, right there, just for now. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my subtool. I'm gonna go to the face. I'm gonna Control D a couple of times. Oops, nope, that's not working good. I have a mask there. Let's Control D. Yeah, that's good. Couple of times, and oops, don't do that. Let's go with the DynaMesh resolution to 256. So that's much better. Just gonna like work on some details for now, and then I'm gonna ZRemesh this thing up. Okay. So let's pinch this a little bit, just kind of like to have a sense of where this goes, like the eyebrows kind of thing. Okay, it's not like I'm putting details, this is just kind of like a little bit of CBC. I'm gonna get the alpha off. Just gonna add a little bit of volume right there. Okay, let's work on those eyes. So I'm gonna add volume here as well. Not much, I just want to kind of like make more notorious those. Okay, those eyelashes, no eyelashes, those eyelids. Okay, and let's adjust the eyes here. I'm going to press Control, mask lasso, and let's mask this so I can have a better control here of this, what I'm doing here. Okay, that's good. And the eyes kind of like coming out there, probably around there, that area. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so let's work on those eyes a little bit better, more, a bit better, probably more. More squinty eyes in the side. Let's invert the mask and bring this down. Perfect, something like that. Let's see. I really want to get this kind of like a nice set of eyes. I'm gonna adjust like the details after, but in the meantime, this is a good start. Let's get the PDS time standard, and let's do something like that. Just for now, I'm gonna do it again, but just kind of like to know a little bit where that goes. I'm gonna fill this up more. Maybe just PCB, the clay buildup, and just fill this up here. Nice smooth out. Okay, perfect. And then I can just go with the pinch brush and get that part of the eyebrow like that. Okay, let's release mask. Perfect. And let's see what we have here. I don't like that kind of nose. Looks a little bit too pointy, like too going down. Okay, damn standard BDS. Let's keep working here on the eyes. Right there. Boom. Let's smooth this out here. Work on the eyes right here. Perfect. PCB, and I'm just gonna pressing Alt, kind of like remove some surface right here in this part of there. the eye. Okay. Smooth out a tiny bit. And let's see. I can use the pinch just for now and do this part here and kind of like detail just a tiny bit. Oh, what happened there? Just detail a tiny bit the eyelid right there. For the stylized characters, I kind of like that kind of eyelid, like thick eyelids. Okay, and let's move this down. I'm gonna mask this again, and I want to kind of give a better shape here for the eye. Like that. Release the mask. Let's dynamesh this. When I lost some of the details there, but doesn't matter. We're gonna get it back again. Just gonna fill this up a little bit here, kind of like next to the nose. And let's get some volume, get rid of some volume there. Let's add some volume here as well. Okay, and it's working the mouth here. BDS, yep, BDS. Like that. Okay, we still have like a long way to go, to start being like some kind of nice character, but it takes a while, you know. You always know that it always takes a while when you want to create a new character. Okay, so let's kind of like make the lip here, like that, boom. And let's see what I have there. Let's pinch this out here as well, like that. Okay, let's go to the side. No, the other side, this side. That side. Yep. And now I have perspective. I'm gonna turn off perspective just for this part, because I want to mask that part, invert the mask, and pull this out a little bit. Okay, release the mask. Okay, BDS, let's keep working this side. I get this part here, and I'm just kind of like, you know, they're not like really details. I'm just doing a very kind of like defining where the features are of my character. Okay, so for example here this needs to be fixed because the nose is gonna look super weird if I leave it like that. There you go. Smooth this out, because at the end I'm going to ZRemesh that part and work on it better. Okay, so let's see. So I have that. Now I'm going to carve. No, the other one right here. So I'm gonna need that dynamesh. Carve more. Dynamesh. There. Smooth this out to make that transition better. And let's see. Let's polish this part here. Oh, that's too much. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it because it's gonna look bad. Okay. CB. Okay, something like that. So it's kind of like getting like a better face per se. Okay. So that's looking goodish, I think, almost. So let's see, what can I do here? I think I need to BDS, like a butt chin. I know I'm gonna fill that up with the beard, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have those features in there. So, and PCB, I'm just gonna build up around here a little bit more. Okay, and this part I'm just going to put more volume on top of the lip right there. Let's move that up. It's kind of like this part here. Okay, that's good. That's good. On there. Let's make the S. Make this a little bit. It's probably not too much. Don't overdo it there. Okay. Gonna fix the nose tiny bit. Bring that part up. Something like that. And let's fix the lip a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna achieve the likeness of it, but you know, let's give it a try and see. Okay. And it's not that I kind of trying to, you know, to conserve the proportions most than try to add details to it, a lot of details to it. So this is just kind of like proportion kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going to let's take this all the hair ones and merge them together, because I want to work on the ears. Merge down, okay, merge down, okay, merge down, okay. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna go in the ears. Let's hide the hair. It kind of like looks a little bit like it, but you know, it's alright. It's not like perfect, but anyways. Let's make the ears, and the ears, let's make them super fast. I have a set of ears that I normally use, that I should probably use them for these things. Like if you want to get it, probably I'm gonna put them in the description below. If you want to grab them, I'm gonna put them in my Gumroad store. Like if you want to support my work, I'm just gonna put those set of ears like super cheap, because they're useful. So I'm gonna just click the cylinder, load tool. I'm gonna go to my folder where I have my tools and stuff. So you can see I have a ear right there, open. So I have my ear. It's already done. So I don't want to waste time like doing ears. Sometimes it's good to make them once in a while, and then you can you know, you can just bring your ears. If you want to stylize ear, make like an stylist ear. Yeah, I should just do like an insert brush for those ones. I think so. That will work better, like different ears. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna go back to my original one. I'm gonna hide these ears, and then I'm gonna paint my ear right here. So right now it's super big. So let's scale this down. Select it, make sure that it's selected, scale it down, let's bring it to the side. Okay, let's bring it there. Make sure that it is the way it goes. Like that. Perfect. Yeah, I normally leave it like that. I'm just going to move this part inside forwards like that. Okay, and I just after I Dynamesh. I'm gonna lose a lot of resolution when I Dynamesh, but everything is gonna go down once I PCB. Once I start ZRemeshing this part, so something like that. I think that's perfect. Okay. Let's take the ear again, and let's go C plugin, sub to master and mirror, and okay, I have my ears. Okay, and I kind of like adjusted a little bit here. I think his ears are a little bit bigger, so let's make this a tiny bit bigger. Just press X, symmetry. Okay, let's take this out a tiny bit, something like that. Let's see. Let's take this out right there. I think right there will be great. Okay, perfect. Let's see with the hair. So that kind of like looks somewhat nice. There's something happening with this ear here, and I messed it up, so I have to go back. Yeah, let's go back here again and turn this off. No, turn the hair off. I'm sorry about that. C plugin, mirror. Okay, press X before you do anything else. Because, okay, there you go, X. Okay, now I have the symmetry. Oh, I kind of like broke symmetry by accident. But anyways, you just can't go back with the history there, and that will be fine. Just gonna get the move brush and just let's move this like that, and let's move this to here, and then we'll adjust this. Okay, something like that. Probably let's make this big. And let's bring this out. Then I can fix that when I Dynamesh. Okay, so I have it here. Kind of like looks a little bit like Ewan McGregor. It's like oh, perfect, but a little bit. Wish I had like kind of like a side profile of it, but maybe I can find one and use as a reference, just to make sure like the nose and stuff goes something like, let's see, let's go back here, because this part has to go a little bit like that. The nose goes definitely, this goes back. Okay. Okay, something like that, probably. Okay. Sometimes it's kind of hard getting like a really nice side profile that you can find online. Yes, and let's make this one a little bit right there. It was too much in front. And by no means this is this is not like a likeness. It's a little bit of likeness, but we're gonna do kind of like a stylize type of style. Okay, so just smooth this out, and this is probably a little bit better. Now that I have the face, let's merge this down, merge down. Okay, half up, merge down the wrong one. Let's split to similar parts. Okay, let's delete this guy here because I don't need those ears anymore. Delete. It's good to have them when you're doing like setting up where the the features, the eyes, the eyebrows are gonna be. So let's take this, or let's take this one, bring that up, down, take this one, merge down, and Dynamesh, let's see, we lose a little bit of detail there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can live with it. Okay, it's not bad at all. There we go. Okay, can go out of solo mode, and that's nice. Okay, so now let's see what we got here. It's looking a bit better. And the eyes are kind of too separate, too big, so I'm gonna make them smaller. Let's press X because this doesn't have symmetry. Now you can see that they have symmetry. So let's make them smaller and pull them out a little right there. And I think that's gonna be better for this character. Let's go to the face, back again, and get that pinch right there, right there. Okay. Something like that. I might kind of like feel something a little bit here. Yeah, definitely looks funny because we don't have eyes, we don't have eyebrows, and there's things missing, eyelashes as well, and the beard. So let's see. Okay, let's change this a little bit because this kind of like goes outside more. I'm gonna adjust that after. Just the nicer, but something like that. Kind of like a hanging cloth. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so let's see now. Let's take this and let's do my nice or favorite part of a ZRemesher. So let's see, I'm gonna go with the ZRemesher guides. I'm gonna start doing this guide thing to get like a nice ZRemesher. So from here I'm just gonna go all the way around like that, kind of like a mask, like the mask of the Zorro or something like that. Then I'm gonna take this one, and this one gonna go up all the way here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the nose up this part, and I'm gonna go all the way straight to the ear. Then I have this part, and I'm gonna go all the way around, and let's make the mouth here as well. Okay, and take this line of the mouth all the way to the jaw. Take this part here and let's bring it up. I just like this to do this because I can get like a quick and dirty UVs after, because I don't like to have everything. I don't like to have everything in how you say that, like Dynamesh and stuff, and then you have like a really good details, and then you don't know what you're gonna do with them. So there you go. This is perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ZRemesher this. And it's gonna take a little bit of time. Let's see. Did you press? Yeah. I'm gonna pause the video until that's done. Okay, ZRemesher is done. So look how nice it looks now. Not like a nice, but it's pretty decent. It's not bad at all. Like I can work with that, and I can get like a decent UVs for this. So I think that's good. That's good enough. Okay. So now I have that. I can just kind of control the a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. I like to go up to 5 when I start going into details right there. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some details here. So let's BDS damn standard. Boom, something like that. Nah, that looks so bad. Maybe that's too much. I should just go like 4 for now. Like that. Boom. Okay. that. Let's make these kind of like, okay. Okay, perfect. And I know I already did that part, but I'm gonna do it again. But this time I have a better topology to do this. Oof, the wrong brush. Time standard. Nah, let's do this one first. Like that. Like that. Okay. Let's add this little guy here. That's too high there. So let's Control C this. I don't like that. Let's bring this down. Tiny bit here. Okay. Let's guess BDS. That, and I'm gonna fill this part a little bit here. Okay, there you go. PCB, and let's add some volume here as well. Okay. Let's fill this part here and let's smooth out. Okay, let's take the pinch brush and make this kind of like go right there and fill this out here. Smooth. Okay, let's BDS. So I need to get this kind of here. Okay. And let's do a mask to get those eyebrows there. Mask here, and just cut it a little bit down like that. Okay. And let's go to subtool, extract, thickness 2. Let's see. Yeah, let's accept that. Boom. Okay, release the mask. I'm gonna ZRemesher really low, so 0.1. Probably it's gonna take a while. So let's pause the video in the meantime. Okay, that's done. So let's push this in a little bit. Or maybe I can just what is mine? Oh, it's right there. Let's, with this one and Alt, you just bring it in the center of mass. Just gonna scale it down like that a little bit more, and use the move brush, and I'm gonna move it down, down. And give it a smooth. Yep, something like that. This eye It's bugging me a lot. Let's go back to the face. That's the thing, like for me, it's just kind of like a going back and forward. You know, like it's not like, oh, I do the eye and I have the eye. Man, like you always have to adjust. So if you see like in the other videos, I don't want to like I say these guys are doing it wrong or right. I always have to go, or is it just me? Like I always have to go back and adjust stuff. You know, I never get like the perfect eye. So like you go like this and you have an eye, and then you have the other eye, and it doesn't work like that for me. Like as I go with the process of sculpting, I kind of like go back and I keep adjusting things, and mostly when I don't have like a design as a reference, kind of like doing my own style as well. So something to take in consideration, guys. Okay, now I can just go with the pinch brush right here. Make sure, like, look, you see that I have a mask there. Look, make sure that you release the mask after you do the extract. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the series. I'm liking it a lot. I think it's super cool. I think it's super cool. It's gonna kind of like a big polish right here. Make a little bit this more. I forgot to do kind of like this division there. Kind of. So now I have it. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a super cool series. Definitely liking it a lot. Little adjustments right there. Okay, so that's pretty good. It's not bad. Let's see how this guy looks with the beard. So let's see. Not like the beard goes all the way there. So yeah, freehand, that's good. So I'm just gonna put the beard, and the beard is gonna be separate from the mustache. I'm gonna do the mustache separate as well. Probably something like that, and all the way like this. Okay, now let's see. Let's go extract this guy, accept. Let's release the mask. This 0.1 ZRemesher, probably that's too low. I have to divide it a couple of times. Oh, I have to dynamesh it back again. I just want to give some shape to it. So I think that's gonna take a while. Let's pause the video while this is going. Okay, this is ZRemesher now. And let's see here. Yeah, I might have to kind of like dynamesh it again, but let's work on this a little bit better. Okay, let's inflate this. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. Inflate the beard a little bit more. Okay. It's good. And let's do the mustache here. For the other one, so let's go back to the face. Make sure that you get rid of the mask, and let's do the mustache here. I might do like a complete mustache, something like that. I will adjust it after, but let's see. Extract and the same. Accept. Release mask. Go back to yours and release mask. Go back to the mustache and let's polygon count 0.1. Let's see. And that was fast. That wasn't that bad at all. I am going to and smooth this out tiny bit. Okay, smooth this out too. Let's bring the mustache here up like that, and this up, and let's bring this down here and this up like that. Okay, so we're getting kind of like a nice thing. Now I find like this has to be a little bit I don't know, the nose and the face. I think I'm lacking some proportions here. This has to be a little bit outside. So for that case, how I'm gonna fix that, I'm just gonna go to C plugin, transpose master, it always goes back like Typos mesh. So it's gonna combine everything, and now I can go BSM and I can just go and do the adjustment here. Something like that. Okay, and now that I have the adjustment, that's something that was bothering me, I can just go back, C plugin, Typo subtool. So it's gonna change all my subtool to whatever I modified in there. So that's much better there. That's perfect. That's good. That's good. So pretty much I have like the blockout of this part. For the clothes, yeah. So this is kind of like the blockout, or the hair, the clothes. Let's see. I'm gonna do clothes last. So let's get the hair here, and I'm just gonna Dynamesh all the hair there. But look what happened. That's not good. So I'm just gonna Control D, Control Z. I'm gonna Control D. Sorry, a couple of times right there, and then I'm gonna Dynamesh. Nope, and there you go. Now it's all smooth, but still it's not like that dense. Okay. I can just smooth this out. Smooth this out. Okay. So what can I do with this? I can go with the clay buildup, and let's add an alpha here. I can just start doing. Oh, I have like a symmetry on this. No, still kind of like doing. It's kind of like some of the strands right there, you know. Something like that. Just like this. There's a lot of hair going this way, like that. So, boom, boom. Okay. And I have a problem right there, so let's Dynamesh this again. Okay, it's not going through. If that goes through, go back face mask. You can find the brush, auto masking, and back face mask. If you don't want whatever you do here, don't affecting the other side of the brush. Okay. I don't care about the back as much, so I'll leave it as this kind of thing. So this is kind of like, you know, that's why it's so important to do that blockout. Let's do this. The blockout of the hair. I think it's just super important that you guys do it, because it change. That, you know, you just make things way easier for you guys in the long run. Okay. Instead of going, before I was like, I'm so bad doing hair, but you know, like, you just practice and I said, okay, let's start doing a good blockout, and that helps a lot. it definitely helped me to create like to improve. I'm not saying like I do like a really great hair, but it helps a lot to improve when you're doing the hair techniques. Right there. Perfect. That's good. As I mentioned before, I think that I need to dynamesh the beard, because that's not gonna look that good like that, all straight, unless like a super stylized style Gabriel Suarez kind of thing. So I'm just gonna dynamesh the beard. No, and let's take it like that, BCB, and just kind of like look like some things like this. Okay, and let's do the same with the mustache. Control D, dynamesh. Nope. And just make sure that doesn't. I want to check the beard that I didn't mess it up. Good. And okay. Oh, because I have back face mask array. So make sure you have back face mask, so it doesn't affect the back of it. No, something like that. Go back to the beard, and that's too much. Okay, it's getting there. So never guys say that, oh, I can't do it. Like you always go like through the really cheery phase that it doesn't look that good, you know, your models, but you know, you just have to work on it, like keep working on it. Let's have from skin tone, something like that. Let's fill object, make sure RGB is on, fill object. Okay, let's go to the mustache. That's kind of like a fill object, and fill object. Probably a little bit darker, eh? Kind of like that. Probably like this. Fill object. For now. Do the same with the hair. Fill object. And obviously the eyes, they need to be white. Boom. Fill object. Okay. So I think that's kind of like cool. It's getting there. It's getting there. I can just start painting this guy kind of thing, like just the eyes, just to see where I'm at. But sometimes I just rather use the eyes, or do the eyes in Blender. Let's take this one. Let's take this one off, and let's paint really fast. Let's see. Okay, right there. Something like that. Okay, looking super funny, I think. Okay. Let's get a brown. Off down here. Let's get a gray, like that. A little bit of pink, like that. Okay. Let's get black. Now let's get this color. Let's go like over here. dark. Nope. Now let's put this up. Okay. Let's get that here. Let's move this down. Okay. Let's bring this like that. Something like that. Let's see. Okay, something that I have to do, I want to add some more volume here on top. Let's fix this. I think these things have to go up, right there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, and I'm gonna mask this, like the eyelids right there. And I'm gonna add volume here, PCB, and let's add some volume here. More volume right there. Something like that. Yeah, that's looking much better. Let's hide the eyelid so I can fix this part. PCB. Put them back. That makes a big difference. Okay. So something I can do here, I can just polish this part a little bit. Yeah, let's take the RGB off. This one. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to now PCB. I'm gonna adjust this part a little bit here. And here. Cut some of the volume there. Nice. Okay, so that's much better. I think. Okay. So that's good. Yes. And let's try to get that this part. Oof. No. Like this. Something like that. Okay, that's good. And it's looking, it's getting there. It's looking good, I think. Okay, so let's see. And for the beard, let's do the beard. Kind of like adjust something, go work on something else, and I don't like to kind of like get stuck in the same thing over and over. Let's kind of like shape this a little bit more. Let's Control D this. PCB. Let's see what can we do here. Just gonna use the pinch brush right there. Let's pinch this here with this. Oh no, that's too much. Let's make my lazy rays a little bit bigger, so I have like a better control. Okay. I'm gonna polish this. Not liking it that big as much. Okay. So let's see. I'm just like to kind of like go around. Let's bring the resolution at 256 of the Dynamesh, because I'm starting to get in kind of like a pretty crappy geometry there. So let's yes, like this. That's much better. Let's see. I want to kind of like make kind of like hairs like this, you know, like this pointy. You know. Okay. Something like that, probably. Sometimes it's kind of like hard to get like try and error kind of thing. Let's adjust this so it doesn't smooth. Yeah, perfect. I have to add a couple there still. I think that's getting something close with that beard. Okay, so that's looking a bit better right there. And 1, 2. I'm gonna move this back like that. Okay. So let's see. Go with the pinch. Let's Control D a couple of times so I get this nice and bare. Ah, you know what? I need to kind of like work on this one here as well. So let's PCB and let's do this one nice. Right here in the middle, and this one something like this. And go in. Like that. Okay. And last, like this. Done. Let's pinch this. Smooth this out. Okay, perfect. I think this is a good start to get a nice ZRemesher. So I can just ZRemesher this to 5. ZRemesher. Let's see what we get. It's gonna take a while. Not too much, so let's be patient and hold on to it. Almost on. There you go. Okay, let's apply the color and fill object. Control D a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It's gonna smooth this out here. Perfect. And Control D one more. I'm gonna pinch now. Up. So let's pinch this right there. I'm gonna pinch this one here, like that, and I'm gonna polish this right there. Okay. Let's pinch this one from here, right there, and pinch this one down like that. Okay, so we're giving like a bare shape to it. Pinch this right there. Let's have this one pinch out. And smooth this one, and let's pinch this one out as well. And let's polish this part here. Okay, and that's definitely looking much better right there. Let's keep pinching here, pinch there. Let's get this one here. Oh no, this one out. So with Alt, just to invert the brush and pinch this one out as well. And let's polish this part. Okay. Okay, let's polish this part here as well. This part is getting much. Now I can pinch in, oh no, pinch here, pinch out, and polish this part here. And now we're getting kind of like a really, like a nicer stylized beard right there. And let's keep doing the pinch right there. Pinch here. Let's pinch this part. Let's polish here. Oof, that's too much, too strong. Ah, went back too much. Pinch there, polish here. Like that, polish there. Okay, let's do these ones here. I'm gonna pinch this one right there. Pinch this one right there, pinch down, and let's polish this. And look, this is like a nicer stylized beard of what I had before. It was kind of like, let's go back and see. Around there, that's what I had, that's what I have now. So it makes a big difference, kind of like having like those kind of like cutting parts and stuff. Still have to work on this one here, so let's pinch, yep. Pinch here, pinch up, pinch down, pinch down. It's pinching too much that side, so let's pinch here, and let's pinch like that, pinch this out, there you go, and let's polish this part, so kind of like it doesn't get that crest, or that crease, like on. And this is much better. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I have to work on the mustache as well. We can give like a nice stylized mustache as well to this. And we can just kind of like adjust, you know, something like that. Something like that, probably. Okay. There's something that is bothering me about the eyes right here. That's the thing that I'm saying. Like sometimes you think you have, oh, the eyes are ready and blah blah blah, but it's not, you know. You still need to keep working on things like that. Unless, I don't know, unless you're super special and like I really have that capacity that you can just, in the first try you get everything all done and ready. I normally have to redo my things over and over again. Okay, so that's much better right there. Right there, already much better. BCB. I'm gonna build a little bit here, tiny bit like that. Okay. Okay, and let's squint the eyes a little bit more. So we're getting kind of like our Obi Wan Kenobi stylized here, and eventually we're gonna start like painting the skin and so on and so on. But for now, I think this is good. And this guy's a little bit old, so I start adding a little bit of wrinkles. BDS. Old Obi Wan. adding some wrinkles there, it will help, definitely. We can add another kind of like baggy, have like a baggy eyes. I can just smooth this out. Just kind of like to make a little bit of that difference there. And I can just fill this out a bit right there. And that kind of like is gonna make it look definitely older. Okay. Okay, let's go again BDS, but I'm just gonna go really zero right here. Boom. Right there. And let's see this part here. Let's use the pinch brush for this. Down there. Okay, and let's add some geometry here. No geometry, add some volume in this part. Cool. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's move this out a little bit. Let's bring this, move this down. Not there, just right there. Okay. I like that. And definitely we can add some shade to the beard as well. So we can add something like I don't know, I have this color. Let's go back to the beard. Oh, that looks weird. And just for the sake of it, let's add this BST. Like a different tones, like a different tone therefore. So it's not just one tone for the beard. And let's take this one. And let's see. And now I notice that everything is pretty much kind of like too much contrast between these two, so I can just do this and take this color, put intensity down to probably 20 and fill object. And look. Okay, so still I'm getting this, probably did it one more, too much. I'm gonna take this color and this is gonna be tad lighter, and it's kind of like a little highlight. The intensity a little bit higher. Just like that. Probably has kind of like beard like me, that is kind of like grayish whites, but there you go. And let's see here, intensity down. It's gonna like blend these colors a little bit more. Right now it's too strong. Okay, so look, I have like a nice beard there with a nice shade, whatever, of Obi Wan. It's kind of like a good step going for my Obi Wan Kenobi. Okay, then I have to work on the mustache and the skin, and then I do the robe and the hairs. Okay, now I'm just gonna move into the nose because I see something super weird. Not weird, but it needs more definition in this side. So BDS for the damp standard, and let's add that line right there. And that's much better. Much better. There you go. There you go. Let's see the eyes. Always like to look everywhere, all around, just to make sure that everything is looking good accordingly with what I want for my character. Okay. Kind of looks funny with the mustache. Okay, let's see. Just doing some adjustments a little bit. Okay. There you go. So we're pretty cool right here. I'm just gonna go with this part. This is what I'm gonna do here. I'm just going to change the color to white, BCB, and what's going on? Oh, I don't have it selected, so there you go. Just turn this on, and no, that's not working that good as I want. So what I'm gonna do is gonna press solo. Let's do this better. So I'm just gonna mask this, not like that, with the mask freehand right there, and I'm gonna invert the mask, and I'm gonna move this out. Okay, and let's move this okay, something like this, or release the mask and Dynamesh. So I think this is gonna be better, this part. Okay, now I can add some, let's just go with white, let's put it like that. I can add wrinkles to it. I will have to break symmetry eventually for that, so get like a nice, or I can do it now, might as well. So let's break that symmetry here. Like that. Then this one goes kind of from here there. Something like this. Right there. This one coming down. Like that. Then a little small one here. No. This one probably go up. Like this. Okay. Let's move this a little bit to the side. And something that I can do here is mask this part. No, not like that. Just mask it like here. Like that. But the problem is I might Dynamesh this and I probably mess it up. But let's see. I just want to push this one in a little bit more like that. Perfect. Okay, PCB. You kind of like do those. And I have a easy folds brush that I can just do. Look at those folds like that. And look at, I can do like a nice folds. Brush right there. You can get these brushes for free on my Gumroad store. So make sure you grab them. Look. Give you like a really nice folds right there. Or something like that. You got some, and look how much our character is changing. This is changing like pretty cool. Okay, let's fix it. Let's make this hang a little bit more, like in a nicer way. Like this, a little bit nicer. Like that. Perfect. And it's getting there, it's getting there. Just need like to add some paint to the ears, not to the ears, to the skin. And it's gonna be golden. It's gonna look super nice, this character. Hopefully, let's see. I like the way that it's looking right now. And once I add the hair and some strands, and it's gonna be cool. And also I saw something here that I can maybe be able to fix. I'm just gonna go back to my T-pose mesh. There you go. And I'm gonna change something. So if you go to the T-pose mesh, like every single subtool is gonna be a single poly group. So what I'm going to do here, let's press W. I'm gonna click on the eyes, just to isolate the eyes. I don't want, yep. And then click outside, control click outside, so just I can just don't modify the eyes. Press X for symmetry. I want to get this a little bit better. So like, yeah, I do this just because I'm moving the eyebrows and the face at the same time. Okay, see, go back, and I will change more the face there. It's very suitable, but instead of kind of like a merging and splitting, that's a really good way to do it. Okay, so we can do the same treatment with the mustache as well. Let's see what is the mustache here. Let's move this up a little bit bigger. And I like this one better. Okay, so we can do like the same kind of paint style, same mustache treatment that we did with the beard, with the mustache as well. So let's see, we have our mustache right now. It's Dynamesh. So that's good. Control D a couple of times. CBC, and I'm just gonna add kind of like a little bit of that thing, kind of like, you know. I can even like have a pinch and add a pinch right at the bottom. That's too much. Like that. BDS. And add a little bit of, not a little bit, but kind of like those cuts. And we can have the pinch brush, just pinch it right there, and pinch there, and it's pretty much the same, just kind of like a polish, and then we can add the same treatment of the paint here, of the beard. You wanna go with the beard a little bit kind of like a nicer style, a bit, not nicer, but we can let's see, kind of like add a little bit of some colors here. Let's put intensity up, something like this, you know. trying to break it a little bit, break it out a little bit. There you go. So for painting we can do the same with the to the mustache and to the hair here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna change the material here. I'm gonna go to what is the toy material? Toy plastic. It's gonna assign everything, but for now I'm just gonna go click M and I'm gonna fill object, but that's gonna be just for the eyes. Make sure that you don't have the RGB on because it's gonna fill the same color, so just the material. Okay, then you can change that and change the material to my skin material. So now just the toy plastic is the one that is shiny and give you like a nice reflections right there for that. Okay, cool, perfect. So I have this, I have the robe and not the robe but the shirt. I can just now let's change the color here for this, something more like that, and fill object. Let's go 100% fill object. Okay, so now that I have that, I can just kind of like do the robe and I can append a sphere. Select your sphere. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this back and let's see what I can come up with. Let's go with a move brush, press X for symmetry, and let's see. That's kind of like, let's scale this up because I'm seeing properly in here. Oof. What did I do with my focal? What did I do with my focal size there? Okay, let's try to give the shape of the robe kind of thing. Okay, something like this, something like that, something like that, something like that. Okay, yeah, something like this. Around that. Okay, now I can just mask this out, not like that. You can just mask it with a lasso, like this, and let's mask this here, and let's move this down here. Let's move this out. Okay.